Chaciti was here just a few months ago trying to figure out who stole $3,000 from her sister or her man. But even though the audience thought her man, Tacoby, was the one with sticky fingers, it turned out her sister was the thief. Well, today, Chaciti is back for more help, this time to find out if Tacoby has been cheating on her. Did your sister ever admit to taking the money after the show?
No, we still haven't talked at all. I just do for her kids. Like, I'm a big kid person, so I'm always gonna be there for her kids, but
You don't have any conversation with her at all?
Mm-mm. She's called me a few times, but block list. My block list is real strong.
Yeah. And she didn't say, hey, I'm really sorry, I did take the money.
She doesn't have the space to speak to me at all.
Yeah. All right.
And that's where Tacoby's gonna be if he fails this test. I don't have any room in my life for anything.
That was at Christmas time that you were on the show and all this money was stolen. Did your son get the gaming system?
Yes, he did. So I have a specific message sent from him to you, and I told him I would deliver it to you personally. He said, thank you. Thank you so much. His Christmas was joyous. He's able to play with all of his friends. And I even sent a picture in for you guys to have for him to give you an updated. So there it is.
Oh, there you go. Now you're here because Tacoby, you think that he's been cheating.
I've been suspecting this for a while, even before we came on the show, but ever since...
You didn't want to wear us out with one show.
I didn't want to overwhelm you guys with my baggage, because it's a lot. But it's been getting a lot worse. Like, even last night, he was texting a woman on Snapchat that I don't know, and he swears up and down, I know these people. Steve, I don't know these women.
He is a big, tall, good-looking guy. He's drinking.
You know, you're drinking after work.
He sticks around and drinks afterwards.
Yeah. If the bar closes at 2, there's no reason you should be coming home at 5 smelling like Jameson, like you just dipped yourself in the bottle. There's no reason. I told him that if there's any cheating going on, I'm not tolerating that, so we will be separating. He asked me if I was willing to do couples therapy.
So he asked for couples therapy. He did?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does he kind of know what's going to happen here today?
I'm pretty sure he knows what's gonna happen. I just think that this was kind of the icebreaker.
So would you be open, like if he fails today, would you be open to the fact that he's cheating, but he'd like to work it out?
Yeah, but you're still getting out my house.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be around you. We're gonna go to therapy in separate cars.
But that's the price you pay when you get into a semi-celebrity.
And honestly, thanks a lot, Steve.
All right, here he is, Mr. Semi-Famous.
What you said, I can't have friends?
No, you can't have friends.
I come home to you every night.
If I have friends, if I go
beefing.
out and I befriend anybody at my job, you are gonna lose your and you know it. So don't do that friend thing. I am more friendlier than you, so why don't I have regulars? Where is my lineup? I don't got no starting team. I don't have nobody that texts me hours in the night. Literally just last night, you're up texting. You didn't work yesterday. You had 3 different women text your phone.
They was checking on me.
Oh. So we should have check-ins. That's what we're doing. We just have a check-in relationship.
You don't see me there, and I'm supposed to be there every day.
Why are they looking for you? Why are they checking for you? I'm the only woman that's supposed to be checking for you. I don't care who it is.
It ain't that deep. You ain't innocent either.
It's never, and I never said that, Steve. Let me start off by saying I am not an innocent person, but I've worked really hard this past year to be transparent,
What does that mean, I'm not innocent?
Right, tell him.
I've cheated in the past. I've lied in the past. It took me a long road to get to where I am.
When's the last time you cheated?
2 years ago.
Okay.
I'm sorry, boo, but on and off, guys. On and off.
Like, yeah. Okay, first of all, we wanted to know, well, the audience wanted to know, after the show, would you be willing to sign autographs?
Yeah. I got a nice signature, man.
Anybody willing to be regulars in here?
No. Now, my question for you is, even though I had people I knew coming into the bar, girls, this and that, once I got home, nobody was contacting me and like, hey, Steve, are you okay? You know.
That's how I feel.
I understand that, but I get off at 3, come home, she sleep, I'm up.
She's waiting for you.
Some nights I wait up for him and he smells like the distillery. Is that the word I would use? Exactly that.
You're having a few drinks when you're at work.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. After a long shift, people acting a fool, fighting.
As I said, I work in security as well. I work for the cannabis dispensary, so I wish that I can have fun on my job.
You work security?
Yes. I've been doing security for 5 years.
Don't let the size fool you, man.
I mean,
I hired him in the job that he has.
Wait, you're like stopping somebody from doing something?
Steve, I got you from the ankles down. What's up?
You've been with her a long time.
Yeah.
You ever fooled around?
No.
When's the last time you fooled around?
We know we be off and on, so.
Yeah.
About maybe a week ago.
A week ago?
She told me she was done with me and left.
Yeah, so we broke up for 6 days. We often have 6 days.
But in 6 days, if we're together for 17 years and we break up for 6 days, am I running out the door to sleep with somebody else?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You think, okay, she's mad. Let me give her a few days to cool off, right? You know. Okay, Tacoby, you came here, took a lie detector test. Have you ever engaged in any physical sexual contact or sexual flirting with any of the women you met at the bar? And he said yes. And he told the truth. Tacoby admitted this past Friday he had intercourse with a woman he also slept with 1 month ago. Tacoby stated this past Saturday he also kissed another woman from the bar.
Okay. I don't even want to look his way because I feel your security and I am about to pounce. You ready?
As you can see, our security is a little slow.
He got it.
Okay.
I'm glad I packed out his 6 days ago. You know what I'm saying? It was already out the house.
Oh, my God. I was feeling bad for you for a second ago. Chaciti admitted that she has cheated on Tacoby, going to a hotel in January to have intercourse with one man and sexual acts with another man within the year.
Right.
You know, there's times in our lives when a relationship has just run its course.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're both young and attractive people. And I'm sure you'll do well being single, attractive people. You know, you've been together 17 years.
Yeah.
Me personally, okay, this is me. I can't imagine being with my girlfriend from high school, okay? Like, and only have been with her since high school? Like, come on, man. You're not all in.
No.
And you're not all in either. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying either one of you doing anything wrong, but to have the friction between the two of you and the heartache, and I know you have a child together, right? You have a little daughter? Or, yeah. So, you know, you're always going to be tied to some extent together, but there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, you know what? We've been together a long time. You know, 17 years, it's been great, but hey, let's do our own thing for a while, right?
I don't have a problem with that. I'm just more so, I just need my space. Between my sister and this, it's just a lot. I'm very overwhelmed. I'm very drained. I feel like I'm in a world alone. I can't trust anybody. I'm not the greatest person, and I said that, but you're not going to play with me.
But you're not a bad person.
You're not going to play with me.
Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes being alone is good. Not having to answer to anybody, not having to worry about anybody. I mean, you're a mom. You're always going to be worrying. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying. Maybe you missed out on some of that because, like, when I was in my 20s, you know, I had my own apartment, had a job, and I didn't have to answer to anybody, and I could do whatever I wanted. It was, I loved it, you know. And maybe both of you kind of missed out on that a little bit. I hope it works out down the line for you either way, okay?
Thanks, Steve.
Nice seeing you again. Very nice seeing you again. All right,